5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start. The Press Council of India plays a crucial role in maintaining the freedom and integrity of the press in the country. It is a statutory and quasi-judicial body that was established to act as a watchdog over the press and to ensure that journalism is practiced with responsibility, fairness, and adherence to ethical standards. Its primary purpose is to preserve the freedom of the press while at the same time ensuring that this freedom is not misused to harm public interest or spread misinformation. The Press Council of India functions as a moral guardian of journalistic conduct. It does not have enforcement powers in the traditional legal sense, but it can investigate complaints, summon parties, and pass judgments that are respected and observed by media organizations and journalists. Its authority lies largely in its moral influence and the high regard in which its rulings are generally held within the media industry. One of the most important functions of the Press Council of India is to ensure that the press remains free and independent. A free press is a cornerstone of any democratic society, and it is essential for promoting transparency, accountability, and informed public debate. The Council works to prevent undue influence, intimidation, or interference by governments, political groups, or other powerful entities that may seek to manipulate or suppress media coverage. At the same time, the Press Council is equally concerned with ensuring that the press behaves in a responsible and ethical manner. Journalism that lacks accuracy, fairness, and objectivity can be harmful to society. It can spread rumors, incite hatred, invade privacy, and destroy reputations. Therefore, the Council monitors the conduct of journalists and media outlets and takes up complaints from individuals, organizations, or authorities who feel that they have been wronged by irresponsible or unethical reporting. The Council examines such complaints with care and impartiality. It invites both parties to present their views, conducts hearings when necessary, and issues rulings that may include advice, criticism, or censure. Although it cannot impose legal penalties, its findings are made public and can have a significant impact on the reputation of the media outlet or journalist involved. This public accountability acts as a deterrent to irresponsible behavior and promotes higher standards of journalism. The Council also works to establish and promote a code of ethics for journalists. This code sets out principles such as accuracy, fairness, impartiality, respect for privacy, and avoidance of sensationalism. By providing clear guidelines, the Council helps media professionals understand their responsibilities and navigate complex ethical dilemmas. It encourages self-regulation and professional accountability rather than external censorship. Another important function of the Press Council is to support the development of a healthy and pluralistic media environment. It promotes the growth of independent journalism, encourages diversity of opinions, and defends the rights of smaller or regional media organizations that may be vulnerable to pressure. It also monitors trends in media ownership and concentration to ensure that no single voice dominates the information landscape. The Council regularly conducts research, publishes reports, and organizes seminars and workshops to educate journalists, media students, and the public about the role of the press and the importance of ethical journalism. These initiatives contribute to building a culture of responsible media practices and foster greater public awareness of media rights and responsibilities. The Press Council of India also engages with the government and other institutions to protect and promote press freedom. It may advise on media-related laws, suggest reforms, and represent the interests of the press in discussions about new policies. However, it maintains its independence and does not allow itself to be used as a tool of government control or political influence. The structure of the Press Council reflects its commitment to balanced representation. It includes members from different segments of society, including journalists, editors, owners of newspapers, representatives of legal and academic fields, and members of the public. This inclusive composition ensures that the Council reflects a broad range of perspectives and is able to function impartially and effectively. Despite its many positive contributions, the Press Council of India faces several challenges. The rapid growth of digital media and social platforms has created new forms of journalism that are often outside the reach of traditional regulation. Fake news, misinformation, and clickbait content are becoming increasingly common, and many online platforms do not follow the same ethical standards expected of traditional news outlets. The Council is now under pressure to adapt its mandate and extend its influence over digital media while still respecting freedom of expression. There is also the issue of enforcement. Because the Council's powers are advisory rather than punitive, there are limits to what it can achieve. Some media organizations may choose to ignore its rulings or not take its recommendations seriously. This can undermine its credibility and effectiveness. Strengthening its legal authority without compromising its independence is a matter that continues to be debated among policymakers and media experts. Another concern is the politicization of media and the growing divide between commercial interests and journalistic integrity. In an environment where media houses often rely heavily on advertising revenue and political patronage, maintaining editorial independence becomes increasingly difficult. The Council must remain vigilant and continue to promote the idea that the primary duty of the press is to serve the public interest rather than private or political agendas. There is also a need for greater public engagement with the Press Council. Many citizens are not fully aware of their rights in relation to the media or the mechanisms available for redress when they feel wronged. The Press Council of India plays an essential role in upholding the freedom and responsibility of the press. It acts as a guardian of media ethics, a protector of public interest, and a promoter of professional standards in journalism. Through its advisory opinions, investigations, and educational efforts, it helps maintain a press that is free yet accountable, independent yet responsible. In a rapidly changing media landscape, the role of the Council is more important than ever. Stop.